Welcome back to the Millie Jackson channel. Uncovering the world, living among nature, taming all sorts of terrain, or just simply driving through tough and rough roads daily with ease is certainly what many drivers desire. Today's SUV vehicles not only show amazing off-road and towing capacity, but also boast cutting-edge and deluxe interiors somehow beyond expectation. Let's go discover the best off-road SUVs that make the world go round in 2020 and 2021. The 2020 Ford Bronco. Born in 1966, the Ford Bronco used to be an iconic off-road car of the American carmaker, until the super pickup truck F-150 made its debut. After 30 years and 5 generations, it looks like that game is over for this Ford SUV. Against all odds, the Bronco is reborn and set to make a return next year. Bronco 2021 shows off a youthful and somewhat retro look, with a host of improvements descended from Bronco's square design that's encoded in its DNA. And for the first time, it presents a 4-door edition with an exotic and wild design that renders top and doors removable. The standard version with 2.3-liter i4 EcoBoost produces a maximum of 270 horsepower, compared to the Bronco's 2.7-liter V6 with an impressive 310 horsepower. Both are connected to 4-wheel drive and 7-speed transmission. First appeared in this segment, which is often familiar with a 6-speed manual gearbox with a large crawler gear ratio. There's plenty more equipment directed at boosting its off-road capacities, such as a front independent suspension, a dependent rear suspension which balances between comfort and loading performance, locking differential, semi-auto hydronic balancing technology, and Bilstein gas pressure shock absorber. Notably, Ford announces that the Bronco features the best in-class 11.6-inch ground clearance, a 37.2 departure angle, and 33.5 inches water fording capability. The 2020 Land Rover Defender. Shouldering a heavy responsibility for honoring Land Rover's 70th anniversary and promoting the long-standing legacy of Britain's oldest off-road SUV, is it possible that the Land Rover Defender 2020 could afford to prove its durability and reliability? This year, its appearance is a mix of the original 1950 classic design and Land Rover's modern design language. The 2020 Defender has an air of strength, finesse, and coolness. With an all-new monolithic aluminum structure, Land Rover proudly declares that the Defender's 2020 body architecture is now 3 times stiffer. Apart from equipment often seen in off-road vehicles, such as full-time 4-wheel drive, lock differentials, the Defender is fitted with a completely independent suspension system with optional standard coil springs or airbags. The Defender is designed with a deluxe and sophisticated cabin that stands out thanks to the steel-cut premium textile accents. The adjustable 8-way seats covered with Windsor leather together with the time-proof robust woven textile. It is no doubt a really smart off-road vehicle with all-terrain progress control technology and ClearSight ground view that helps send terrain data to the display screen all the time, thus increasing the control of off-road travel's accuracy to every inch. The 2020 Toyota 4Runner. According to the research by iSeeCars.com, the Toyota 4Runner is one of the oldest existing vehicles in the United States. With a muscular look, the 4Runner is one of the rare SUVs that owns the body-on-frame structure, a legacy of toughness and absolute reliability. It is also energy economical, and even base versions are supplied with full off-road capacities. The standard Toyota 4Runner 2021 version is powered by a 4-liter V6 engine with a capacity of 270 horsepower, which transmits the power through a part-time 4-wheel drive system and an active traction control system with the ability to tow up to 5,000 pounds. Besides the full-time 4-wheel drive option with an anti-skid center differential, locking rear differential which distributes the power evenly to the rear wheels. To catch the latest trends in the auto industry, Toyota also introduces some other groovy new technologies, such as lane departure warning system, dynamic radar cruise control, intelligent off-road technology, crawl control that helps the driver to concentrate on observing the terrain by automatically adjusting the throttle and brake. The 2020 Jeep Wrangler. Over the past 80 years, this SUV, formerly known as the Jeep CJ and later named Wrangler in 1986, is always a symbol of a liberating lifestyle and a limitless passion for conquering new heights across the world. Still loyal to its cool, masculine, as well as square design, the 2020 Jeep Wrangler generously offers up 11 different configuration and 5 engine options that range from turbo 2-liter to eco-diesel V6 3.6-liter. Moreover, customers can supplement a mild hybrid e-torque if they want to. The vehicle works like a charm in every harsh terrain thanks to 4 excellent 37-inch off-road protection anti-skid steel plate kit that strengthen the chassis, Command Track 4x4 system that transfers engine torque to all wheels and enhances significant traction, True Lock front and rear electronic locking differentials, and electronic front sway bar disconnect. Its interior space is simple yet comfortable and flexible, featuring a heated steering wheel, heated mirrors, a premium Alpine sound system, all-weather floor carpets that can be detachable. The Wrangler is a true off-road warrior. The 2020 Suzuki Jimny. About 3 million units have been sold out in 194 countries since it was first marketed in 1970, showing the irresistible attraction of this small-sized 3-door off-road SUV. With an overall length of only 3.6 meters, the Jimny is an ideal choice for minimalists who still desire a vigorous, masculine, square, but pretty cool car. Offering a perfectly good vision, this compact vehicle satisfies every driver, even the choosiest. As its total weight is just over 1.4 tons, the 1.5-liter 4-cylinder engine that transfers power to 4-wheel drive and a 5-speed manual gearbox are more than enough for all journeys. Also, its combined fuel economy rated at 6.4 liters per 100 kilometers is a remarkable highlight of the Jimny. Compact but worthy, the car inherits a traditionally solid steel frame featuring 15-inch forged hard steel wheels supporting front and rear axles, with separate differentials, anti-lock brakes, and electronic stability control. The 2020 Nissan Patrol. The Nissan Patrol has a long and proud history, and the first generation of this legendary all-terrain vehicle shared the birth year, 1951, with the Land Cruiser. As the name Patrol implies, it was born to travel every corner of the planet. Prolonging its legacy, it has made an impressive comeback once again in 2020, with a majestic and glossy appearance. The highlight lies at the front with a cluster of 52 LED headlights and a V-motion grille. It has 2 petrol engine options, including a 4-liter V6 engine with 275 horsepower and a 5.6-liter V8 with 400 horsepower, along with a 7-speed automatic transmission for 4-wheel drive. The Patrol's off-road capabilities are dramatically improved thanks to smart technologies, such as hill descent control that assists driving downhill or driving on slippery terrain without using brakes, and hydraulic body motion control, maximizing the suspension system when drivers take a turn and stabilizing the vehicle on rough surfaces. With a length of 5,315 millimeters, the Patrol has a spacious interior accommodating plenty of items for long journeys. The 2020 Mercedes G-Class. The 1970s saw the birth of a powerful off-road king, the Mercedes G-Class. It boasts an imposing, square military-grade look and a design that never grows old. Authoritative evidence implies that during 50 years of development, the G-Class have been through only one generation. The off-road power of the 2020 G550 comes from a V8 bi-turbo engine coupled with a 9-speed automatic transmission and a 4-wheel drive system, producing 420 horsepower and 450 foot-pounds of torque and towing capacity up to 7,000 pounds. The Super SUV looks low and solid and is equipped with an independent double wishbone front suspension system, a hard rear axle, 3 locking differentials, and a low-range gear, enabling it to conquer all terrain from sand hills to rocky and rugged valleys with ease. This wild iron horse offers 34 exterior colors and an extremely roomy luxury interior. The cabin is rich. Inspired by a jet plane, the cabin stands out with polished chrome-plated details. The 2020 Toyota Land Cruiser. Dubbed as a living legend of the off-road community, This 8-seat SUV is not only treasured by enthusiasts, but also favored by UN and NATO forces. To glide through all off-road conditions and challenging terrains, the Land Cruiser 2020 comes with a 4.7-liter, 8-cylinder engine, 32-valve V8 with dual independent variable valve timing, with intelligence that generates up to 381 horsepower, transporting the power via 8-speed automatic transmission, and a full-time 4-wheel drive system that has a center differential with anti-slip function. To produce maximum power at maximum RPM, Toyota applies dual independent variable valve timing technology to its preference. With a wheelbase of 2.85 meters, the Land Cruiser offers an extremely spacious interior, with luxury 12-way electrically adjustable leather seats and a heated leather steering wheel. Its fame is partly based on a high-strength steel chassis that increases durability and reduces curvature. Do you own any previous generation of the SUVs in the list? And how satisfied are you with them? We hope that these new, powerful, resilient, and energetic companions will bring a lot of joy and pleasure to you and your family on whatever road trips you take. Thanks for watching.